In this video, we're going to take a look at generating plan and profile sheets using the OHDOT CAD standards for OpenRoads Designer. So to get started, I've already created a collector file, and in this file, I've attached the references for the information I want to show in the plan view, and then I've also opened my profile display. So I'm in the OpenRoads modeling workflow. We'll go to the Drawing Production tab, and we'll pick the Name Boundary tool. So I'm going to start by laying out the plan view area first. And in the options for our drawing seed, ODOT has two different plan and profile options, one with a summary table and one without. I'm going to pick the one without the summary table. We're going to use a 20 scale plan. I'm going to click in the start location and then choose my alignment that I'm going to use. And we'll set the beginning station by locking it to the beginning of the alignment. And I'm going to take this up to 430 plus 00. We're going to change a couple things here. I've run this previously, and I see it's starting with plan 11. We're starting with plan 1, and that should be good to go there. Okay, two other things I want to take a look at this. When I give a data point in my plan view, it's going to show me the name boundaries, and I can take a look at where those are going to fall. I'm going to shift this slightly so I'm not so close to this intersection, and also so I'm not falling right on this culvert. So what I'm going to do is just start it just before the beginning. So I'm going to change my beginning station to 384 plus 00. Let's try that again, 384. And I'm going to shift the ending just to 429. Now I can see on the link that it's got an odd value here, and that's something we reported to Bentley and should be fixed in a future update. So on some of the drawing seeds, depending on your scale, you may see a little rounding error. And what I want to do is just change this to 500 feet. So I'll go ahead and accept my name boundaries in the plan view. And I should have noted that I had the create drawing option toggled off. I don't want to create the drawings yet because I need to lay out my profile name boundaries next. So I'll open the name boundary tool back up. I'll change to the civil profile option. And in the list, I'm going to use the same plan profile, no summary table for the profile portion. We're going to use a 20 scale for this plan, and my method, instead of station limits, will be from the plan group, so it'll match the station limits of the plan view name boundaries. So I'm going to go ahead and accept the rest of the defaults here, turn on Create Drawing, and click in the profile view. Another click will show me those boundaries, and a third click will place those name boundaries. Now, since Create Drawing is on this time, it opens the Create Drawing dialog, and I have on the left the plan information, on the right the profile information. So what I want to do is, if I'm generating one sheet per file, I want to turn that option on and verify the location. It's going to the Roadway Sheets folder. I'm going to give these a name. So I'll use my PID number, _GP for the general plan and profile. And since I'm using the 300 for the container file, I'm going to start with 301 for my sheets. So on the drawing model for the plan view, I want to make sure we're set at 20 scale. Same for the sheet model. We want the annotation scale at 1 to 1, but the detail scale at 1 to 20. And I want the same thing on the profile side. 1 to 20 here, 1 to 1, and 1 to 20. So I'll go ahead and hit OK. And the software is going to go out and create a new design file for each plan view and profile name boundary pair. And in that file, it's going to create drawing models for plan, profile, and then a sheet model that references the drawing models and contains the sheet boundary. Now, when it's done processing, it's going to open the last file that it creates, and it will be saved with the sheet model as the active model. Okay, so I can see in this file the plan and profile portion, and I'm going to go ahead and open the very first one where I've got some proposed profile. This runs out past the length of my project. So under File, Open, or Browse, I'm going to go Browse, and I'm using the GP, here we go, GP300 container file. So there's my 301, which is the first file in this run of sheets. Okay, so with this first file open, I'm going to take a look at the models here. So if I look at my list of models, I can see one that's labeled drawing. That's actually my plan view, and the other one that's not labeled drawing is my profile view. But these are both drawing models, and I can tell by the icon. So there's my plan view information. And there's my profile drawing model. Again, all the annotations placed in the drawing models, and then the sheet model is used for my sheet boundary, my title block information, and for plotting. So the process for a plan and profile with a summary table is the same. The difference is that it occupies less of the sheet and has room for the summary table on the sheet. So that concludes this video. If you have any questions or problems with this, feel free to contact the ODOT Office of CAD and Mapping Services.